You know, I was doing a film the other day about spies and the fact they were all hidden in North Wales. Well, as part of that, I lit upon a little fact. You know how they say sometimes that the truth is stranger than fiction? Well, this is one such case. And it's almost like a time slip into the future was predicted by someone. It's a really strange story. And it involves none other than a cast of quite well-known people. So first of all, we have Herr Adolf Hitler. You might have heard of him, I don't know. Herr Rudolf Hess. Sir Winston Churchill. And the author Fleming. You know, Ian Fleming, you know, James Bond, ding, 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 and all that. No, not him, but his brother Peter, who was also known to write a few things. Well, we all know about the spies because I've told you all about it. Well, while I was doing that, I found out this really weird story. We all know in history, it's well documented, that Rudolf Hess made a mission to the UK and landed in Scotland at home of a state, or by a stately home, and it was quite nuanced that it would have been possibly someone that would have known him, blah blah blah. It's quite an in-depth story. I won't go into it totally, but he ended up, instead of being executed, he was a prisoner of war just outside London for a long time, living in a stately home and gradually going completely and utterly bananas because of his situation. And anyhow, to cut a long story short, he ended up in Spandau prison until he killed himself at the age of 90 something. They didn't hang him. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah. Now, I'm not quite sure when that actually happened, when he came over and landed, etc. But I believe it was the year before. I will double check it and I'll stick something down below. Ian Fleming's brother Peter wrote a book. This book. And here is said book, The Flying Visit by Peter Fleming. The key thing being, of course, it was first published in 1940. See? There you go. This book was meant to be, it's only a little book as you can see, out of print now. I got a second-hand copy. Wrote a bit, and it was meant to be a comedic little thing just to entertain people during the war. While I'm here, don't forget to like, subscribe and all the other rubbish. It makes a massive difference to us. And it's frightening, the parallels that are there. The only difference being the way the story ends. Now, I'm not going to say it's a work of Shakespearean adeptness, if that's a real word. I'm not going to lay claim to it being any work of marvellous literary value, but it's an entertaining little read, and it just makes you think and makes you wonder. So, yeah, why not seek it out? If you can see a cheap copy in second-hand bookshops or online, give it a read. And just remember, The story predicted what would happen a year or so later. Quite nuanced as well. Really spooky. Had he witnessed something? Had he had a thingy into the future? Or was it just wild speculation? Did the Germans read it and Mr. Hess thought, or Herr Hess I should say, thought, oh, I'll try that. Did him no good really whatsoever, but there you go. Well, there you go. Anyway, just a little video for today. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.